Thank you for being here, Sarah. I have to say, your memoir, Through Her Eyes, has struck a tremendous chord. Readers are drawn to your resilience in the face of such adversity.
Thank you for having me and giving me this opportunity.
She's here to share her story, to raise awareness, and be a voice for other domestic violence survivors. Can you tell us what inspired you to share something so incredibly personal and painful with the world?
You're right, it wasn't an easy decision. For so long I was conditioned to stay silent and bury the trauma I experienced. But I realized that my silence allows a cycle of abuse to persist. Growing up, witnessing the abuse my mother suffered, I internalized that trauma, believing suffering in silence was my only option. Eventually, I realized that by remaining silent, I was allowing that legacy of pain and violence to persist unchallenged.
That's incredibly brave, Sarah. I can only imagine how daunting it was to confront those memories.
I don't know where I'd be today if I didn't. This is so much more than my story, though. It's a true rallying cry against all forms of oppression, with the goal of inspiring victims to break the cycle and begin to heal. My earliest memories are a mix of joy and unease.
Mommy, what's wrong?
Nothing, baby girl. Mommy's just thinking, that's all.
Oh, okay.
Even as a child, I could sense the heaviness my mother carried.
I'm home.
Dinner's still in the oven if you're hungry.
Really?
Deep down, I always knew there was a darkness my mother could never fully conceal.
Sarah. Sarah!
The abuse grew worse over time. My father's rage knew no bounds.
You don't think I've known what you've been up to? I work my ass off for the family. And it's the things I get!
John, please. You're being irrational. I haven't done anything, I swear.
Laura! Laura!
I need help. John, please, please. You're scaring Sarah. She doesn't need to see this.
Scared? You should be scared of what a worthless mother you are!
Mom!
John, wait! Think about what you're doing.
You're ungrateful. After everything I've done for this family! Please.
Help. Stop right there. Get your hands up. Get your hands up. Turn around. On the ground. Put your hands behind your back. Where's everybody else?
That was a moment of reckoning which set our escape in motion.
What a harrowing childhood. What came next?
My mother exhibited an incredible resilience and determination that forever shaped me. Finding a steady job was almost insurmountable after leaving my father, but she refused to lose hope. I watched in awe as she tapped into an inner strength I'll never fully fathom. From our tiny apartment, Mom started doing what she knew. By day, our home doubled as a quaint bakery of sorts, cooking and selling food from our kitchen. And by night, my mom's real metamorphosis took shape. She toiled through the night, one concept at a time, determined to build a brighter future for us. After months of relentless study, she finally landed an entry-level tech job, barely making above minimum wage. A far cry from the middle-class life we once knew.
That is deeply courageous and inspirational. How did you begin to emotionally heal from those deep wounds?
The first steps were the most difficult. I spent so many years internalizing the trauma, believing the abuse and violence were somehow my fault. But for my own sake, I started confiding in a therapist, unpacking the generational baggage I've been carrying. It wasn't easy, but it was indescribably liberating. From there, I discovered the incredible support system of group therapy, sharing the burden with others who understood the unique complexities of surviving abuse. And from those ashes, my mother rose. In her courageous journey to not just survive, she showed me the boundless perseverance of the human spirit.
An incredible journey indeed. Your courage, your resolve, it's clear this is only the beginning for you.
Sarah, I can't thank you enough for your courage. Reading your memoir gave me the strength to leave my abuser. My daughter witnessed things no child should see. But your book helped start the conversation. And now she's receiving the care she needs.
To every survivor out there, your story matters. You have the power to break the cycle, to create a life of your own design.